it's Nina. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I'm here to walk you through the new June 2016 card kit for Simon Says Stamp. This card kit features so many fun and colorful items, and I think you're really going to love what is inside. So let's take a look. Here I've got all the different items that are included in this month's card kit. You can see we've got quite the colorful assortment here, and let's get started and check it out right now. Here we've got the stamp set that's included in this card kit. This is the Look for Miracles stamp set. I really love the fun doodled look of this stamp set. It matches really well with the pattern papers that are included in this kit. Reminds me a little bit of the Zentangling style of artwork. So you can see up close there. Also included in the kit are 2 coloring cards. These are done by Susie Plantamura. You're probably familiar with her artwork. And you can see here we've got 2 different ones that are perfect for putting on a card front. And I have a card over on the blog, so be sure to head on over there after this video to go ahead and check out the card I made using this Be Happy card. There's also this really fun Believe card. I really love this big sun rays. That would be really cool to color in all sorts of different yellows. Really, really pretty. Alright, next up in the kit, we've got all sorts of different pattern papers. You can see they have a really fun doodle appearance to them with lots of bright colors. And you can see this paper was very heavily inspired with watercolors with the textures and also the brushstroke appearance, especially on this one. I love this bright rainbow color tone. Really, really pretty. I also love that there's text watermarked into the paper. Also a lot of paint splatters and other textures. Really, really fun. You can see there's some really bold patterns like this one here. This one has some words in it and a Bible theme to it. This one I love. I love the bright, bold, orangey, summery colors of this one. Then, of course, you got some really funky patterns like this one. This is really, really cool. This one reminds me of a retro style. For more doodled look, you've got this really cute hand-drawn appearance, and then there's some really fun patterns like these hearts, and then we also have some subtle print text, really, really nice, and I love the brush strokes that are included in this one. We got some flowers for some really bright, bold colors, and also some more subtle patterns that you can see here. We've got some orange and just some watercoloring texture, and then also another collage of words. I really love this one too. It's really bright and cheerful. All of the papers that are in this kit are by Bo Bunny, and they are really, really bright, happy papers. Also included in the kit, speaking of bright and happy, these, oh my goodness, I want to eat these. These look like candy. These are the Doodlebug Sprinkles and enamel dots. Really, really fun embellishments for your cards. Also included in the kit are 2 gel pens. This one's a glitter and a pastel pen. Both are included in your kit. We also have a really fun die. This is the word dream. And I'm also going to show you here what it looks like after you've die cut it. Beautiful script font. And I love the delicacy of this die cut. Really, really pretty. Alright, and of course if you get hungry from looking at those sprinkles, we've got a lollipop stuck inside of each little kit. And then of course the card kit wouldn't be complete without some beautiful bright colors of Simon cardstock. We've got Island Blue, Sunshine. We also have Orange Peel. I love this one. Really reminds me of summertime. Also included in the kit, we've got some Simon's 120-pound white cardstock and some black cardstock as well. Perfect staple colors. Alright, so now let's take a look at the card that I've created using this card kit. I loved that bright sunshine pattern paper that was included in the Bo Bunny pack. I wanted to use that for this card here, so I've taken the stamp set Look for Miracles, and I'm going to be stamping the sentiment along the bottom portion of the panel that I've die cut here from a Simon Says Stamp stitched rectangle. I'll go ahead and stamp this down onto the paper using my mini Misty tool to make sure I get a nice clean impression. And I'm also using the new Simon Says Stamp Pigment ink. This came out just this past week, and I used it to stamp my sentiment and then heat emboss it because, of course, pigment ink stays wet. On this sun, I wanted to be able to add some texture to those sun rays because there was a lot of empty space, of course, with my sentiment being down at the bottom. So I'm taking the flower images from the stamp set and I'm masking off each sun ray, and I'm stamping all of those little flowers and leaves in between those sun rays to give the papers just some texture and interest. It's very subtle, and I use duckling ink for this. Now I also wanted to add some of the leaves on the sides of my card here. So I'm using some Copic markers and I stamped these images using some Simon inks onto the white cardstock that was included in the kit. I'm going to very quickly color these. I'm doing a very loose style of coloring to match the style of the card kit's papers. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly add some shading to these little flowers, and I'm going to fussy cut all of these little items and attach them down onto my card using some liquid glue like you see here. I'll just go ahead and apply some liquid glue and then layer these up onto my panel. I'm being careful to tuck them in around the sides just to cleanly line these up into my panel. And I like how the appearance of the leaves coming out from the sides of the card match up with the way that I stamped the sentiment, where it looks like it's coming up from the bottom of the card. So I'll keep adding these on and gluing them using some PPA matte adhesive. I'll go ahead and keep layering these up. I took 2 of the larger leaves and I'm attaching those to each side, and then I'm going to take some of the smaller leaves and layer those up along the bottom portion of the card. This will help fill it all in. And then once I have those laid down, I'm going to go ahead and attach all of my little flowers, and I also used some of the red enamel dots from the Doodlebug Sprinkles set to embellish my card panel and finish off the design. So here's a look at the finished card. You can see I just added a little bit of baker's twine along the top and mounted it onto a white card base. Really fun, and there are so many different ways that you can create using this new card kit. Here's another card I created using one of the color card fronts. I colored these with Copic markers, and I love that you can color in the sentiment on this one. The font is really big, so it gives you a lot of playtime to go ahead and color in those images. These are really fun panels to use to create quick and easy cards, and they're also relaxing too to be able to color those in when you're watching a movie or just sitting and enjoying some quiet time. Really fun. So I hope you've enjoyed and got some inspiration on seeing the new June 2016 Simon Says Stamp card kit. Be sure to head on over to the blog where you can get more information on the card kit and also see still pictures of the cards that I've created using these products. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.